go. Limits and demonstrations. Let's start that one up. Limitations and limits and demonstrations. Limits and demonstrations. Limits and limitations. Wall text. Limits and demonstrations. Aluna Chamberlain representative. Marking the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years, this retrospective exhibition of work by pioneering installation artist Luna Chamberlain comprises a diagonal slice through time, place, and form. The pieces on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years. Designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown, they represent a range of scale and impact, from the intimate warmth of vertex texture fetch to the infamous visage, the later of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. Yet these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. Galleries and museums balked at the scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved in maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed under the weight of logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. And so, just as they describe the other outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home life and the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of her capabilities and the frontiers of her patience as both viewers and exhibitors. Are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be? Okay, I've already read this. I don't need to read it again. I already read it. Alright. Basement Puzzle 2. Artist, Sunset, and Horse. 1976. Plaster and wire. What do you think she means by puzzle? Yeah, weird. I guess there's something I guess. Hey, these are the people in the basement. In the thing. Oh, you have the. That's what I have too. I have the PC edition. What I have is called the PC edition. It's from Steam. I have the one from Steam. I guess something you can solve? They must be symbols. Artist, sunset, horse. Or is it's an anagram? Like a code? Or it's just misdirection. Maybe it's not a puzzle. Maybe it's just about a puzzle. Maybe it's a puzzle, but there's no right answer. That is kind of sad. I completed Act 1 in an hour. We're on the interlude now. Overdubbed Nan June Peg installation on the style of Edward Packard. 1965, 1973, 1980 magnetic tape, handheld tape playback head, speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech. Oh, I read about this one. It's interactive. Ooh, it's interactive. Woo! What's it about? It's an installation by a different artist, made of audio tape, and then she took it and recorded over all the tape with her own sounds. You can listen to it by running this tape playback head around it. Let's try it out! I think you start in the middle. As Bob drags the playback head over the tape, a woman's voice issues unsteadily from the speakers. We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I am in the office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door is ajar. A massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punched cards on the floor. A synthetic voice recording spliced awkwardly into the tape lists out options in monotone. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees and advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches. What do we want to do? Activate the computer. Absolutely. He moves the playback head to another strip of tape. So loud. I love it. I am now holding 2 punched cards. In one of them, Joseph has scribbled a note, caves. The other is blank. To insert caves card, rotate 11 degrees and advance 2 inches. To insert blank card, rotate 95 degrees and advance 14 inches. Blank card. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. I am standing in a hallway. The walls are on a blank page. It's just after winter quarter, but before spring, so there are no students around. Usually these walls would be papered with flyers announcing new student clubs looking for roommates selling old textbooks. Now they're blank. Seems like it skips around a bit. Donald is here, scribbling on a scrap of graph paper. Joseph is here. He can hear me talking into this tape recorder. Chatter, reading Simpsons trivia. Distance, you sound like a anthropologist, Luna. An ant-apologist? An entomologist. Ha! To lean on Joseph's shoulder, rotate 70 degrees and advance 11 inches. To take Donald's hand, rotate 200. Take Donald's hand. Sure, what the hell. This is the beginning of the tape. I'm at home, alone. Donald just left. We had an argument, but it'll work out. Wow, this is kind of personal. I feel a little embarrassed. What time period do you think this clip is from? The title says 1965, 1973, 1980. So if this is the beginning, I guess that would be 1965. And the first one we heard was 1973. Then the middle, I usually start here at my home whenever I am sketching out a new piece. I start just by looking around. My closet door is open, and I can see a few sweaters and a dress I like. To go downstairs, rotate 11 degrees and advance 4 inches to think about dresses. Let's think about dresses. It's kind of a terrible dress, actually. Denim. The breast is embroidered in one side with a crude sketch of a tall man in working clothes, but one of its legs is obscured by the lapel. I guess I just like the cut and the color. I could fall asleep sitting on the bed here, holding this tape recorder and this glass of wine. It's a good thing I'm not holding a cigarette. I think I'll go for a hike tomorrow. Maybe Donald would like to fall asleep, rotate. To think about hiking. Let's think about hiking. No, let's fall asleep. I fell asleep for a moment. I had a dream about a cave. I'm with Joseph and Donald. We're walking somewhere, looking for a cave. We're on a dirt trail, in a park, or well, it's not really a trail. It's a trail. It's more like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here on the path. We've been walking. Walking sounds. Now, we're walking in the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have computer equipment tied to their backs. So do I. To enter the cave, rotate enter the cave. That's the last trip. So everything's down here now. The final resting place. Don't be so morbid. To enter, to remember the fond gesture, rotate. To regret a harsh word, remember. It's morning now. I'm in the car. I'm driving to work. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape. Then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow. And then who knows? I've been recording into this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened, so here is a story. When I met Donald and Joseph, they were both students, and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, and then we met at some bar and had a few drinks together. Joseph wanted to impress me, so he stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. We got kicked out, wandered drunkenly until morning, and finally ended up at a diner. And now I use the tumbler to store extra pins on my desk. So I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive. Cryptozoologist searching for a very political stick insect. It's a very good random Twitter bio. That is. No instructions. No instructions? No, that's the end of this tape strip. I don't think we all ever reached this. I don't think we ever reached this long one at the top here. Is it cheating to skip over there? I won't tell a soul. It's the last trip, so everybody's down here now. The final resting place. Don't be so morbid. Okay, I guess we regret now. It's a late morning now. I'm sitting at my desk, so my lunch break. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape, and then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow, and then who knows. I've been recorded on this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things has happened, so here's the story. The first time I moved to Mexico, I stayed there for 3 years and had no contact with either Joseph or Donald in that whole time. They each thought I'd done it to spite them. Maybe I had, in part, but I don't think they ever appreciated the community I had in Mexico. Or, anyway, when I came back, I didn't call them or visit the university. I ran into Donald completely by chance at a hardware store. He asked me why I hadn't called. I told him that it hadn't occurred to me. So I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I eat. I guess we should stop then. Do you feel done? I don't. Yeah, let's stop. Is there anything else we can do here? No, that's the end of this tape strip. I don't think we've even reached this long section at the top. Is it cheating? I won't tell a soul. Bob moves to play. Okay. Think of our work, our research. You'll die in these damn old cold caves. And what about those men? You know they'll come back. We'll go deeper, that's all. They'll never find us. Did you hear their voices? They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop! Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too. But I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking a station wagon, and I'm heading down the zero. You'll be lost forever! But we need your voice for the machine. Lula, it only recognizes your voice. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damn machine does with it. Oh. Okay. Okay. No? I'd say no. I can't summarize what's happened in one sentence. Went into mines. Found nothing. That's what's happened so far. I'd say that's... What the hell? Visage 1984, unknown media. What is it made of? It's a mystery. Looks like ribbon? Bandages? Oh. Have you seen The Invisible Man? It's slice a visage to build a visage. A puzzle to its owner. What? It's a poem I read. I think it was written by a computer. Sounds like it. That's freaky deaky. You gotta admit, that's freaky deaky. It's a TV! Vertex texture fetch. Tree, television, and suspended cathode ray tube. 1968. Found materials. The picture on that TV. What is it? It's a lighthouse. This is a very weird game so far. No, it's a weather vane. Or a windmill, or something. Is it a lighthouse? I don't know. We're like going around like a museum. We're going in circles, but the exhibits keep changing. Title card. Spinning coins suspended, correcting for angular motion. 1976. Found materials. It feels so strangely alive. Yeah, like it's about to fall over. You mean the coin's about to fall over? I've been looking at the coin too, but I can't really tell what kind of coin it is. My uncle used to collect coins. Did I tell you that? He was crazy for them, really obsessed. This coin actually doesn't look real. I think it's plastic. I feel real drawn to it, but it just makes me nervous. Me too. Ah! The exit. We found the exit. Wait, is that it? How do we get to the exit? Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go. Yeah, this show is exhausting. And there you go. That was limits and demonstrations. And now we're going to play Act 2. I hope you're ready. This time we're going to find Kentucky Route 0. This time it's going to happen. We're going to find it. Whoa! Attention, Luna Chamberlain. RE your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably, we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process, so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norton, Architect, Gaston Trust of Imagined Engineer Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Note, sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your opt-saved Robert. Lula folds the letter up and puts it in her handbag. She opens a folder of writing paper on her desk. To herself, quietly. Dearest Robert, thank you for your kind note. Though it has been years since my name appeared in a gallery program, except as an occasional dusty curiosity in a group show, or as the impertinent subject of some misguided retrospective, I continue to something gratitude. Yours in Stu Lula. Something. And we zoom out. Rick clears his throat. Dang it, Rick! Busy. How are you, Rick? I shouldn't complain. So, did you get my note? About the office party? I'm going stag. About the proposals? I'm still working on them. Okay, gotcha. Well, hey, I'm not here to rush you. So how did your application go? I was in the mail room and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Yeah, Rick. How's your goldfish, Rick? We haven't seen a whole lot of Kentucky. We've gone down 65 and, stuff. Hey, it's the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Hey, we're back as us. It's us. This is Shannon and Homer and Barrier. Hey, Barrier, how's it going? Nice to meet you, Barrier. Let's have a conversation about or to the Barrier. End of the line. And it seems that way. Maybe it's still under construction? Well, it does seem to have stopped for a moment. Shannon. Didn't we just pass this place? Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. Must be the night shift. What do you think they do here? It looks like an office building. Looks like a cathedral. Yeah, a cathedral with an office building in it. This is weird, but do you think they're inside or outside right now? Both? Okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. Let's look at Homer. Get a good rest in the truck? This leg is getting kind of stiff now. I don't know if that's a good sign. Well, I hope it is. I'm no doctor, not by a long shot. Neither am I. And hey, Lars. I didn't say hey, I don't think, but hey, Lars, how is it going? We're like, oh, I didn't notice that when we did that, it was a horseshoe going onto a thing. That's actually interesting. Can we go this way? Go this way? Go this way? My leg. Oh, my leg. Oh, my leg. Oh, my God, my leg. My leg. Bell. Ding. Oh. Oh, here's somebody. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. We're actually a bit lost, ma'am. You're lost, so you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. Hey, there's somebody up there. You can't see my mouse pointer, can you? You can't see my mouse pointer. I don't like that you can't see my mouse pointer. I just noticed you can't see my mouse pointer. I should fix that. I think you seeing my mouse pointer is actually important in this game. So I'm going to say capture cursor and say okay. Now you should be able to see my mouse pointer. And as I was saying, there's somebody up there. What are you celebrating? Oh, the less I understand, the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning on the furnace and the furnace hot and listen for the bell. When I get home, I'm a different person. I don't have to think about it. I just paint. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where it is? Shannon will say, that's the idea. It always is. You're gonna need to talk to somebody upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first we've got to get you in the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon. And Wanda's out on site. Let me go make some calls to see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area. Or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? Grotesques? What the hell does that even mean? That sounds grotesque. The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across the beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. Oh, there's a bunch of TVs, I just noticed. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces of its nest, a scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile. Are these what they call the grotesque? The television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passenger should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of successful elevator design. That sounds cool. I like that documentary. Alright, here's another one. This television is playing the closed-circuit security feed of a housing project. This feed switched mechanically between locations: a hallway, a disused plot of grass, a stairwell, and a mailbox. Alright. The television is playing a silent video of an empty theater. A microphone sits at the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dim. The speakers hum impatiently. It's silent, though. Sounds like it's raining. Sounds like it's raining. Wait, what are we talking about next, Mensa? Are we done yet? Can we leave? Oh, hey, you're back. Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room in her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. Oh, that's the definition of grotesque. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's any grotesques here. The elevator is just back to the left there, 5th floor. Back to the left. Well, let's... Where? Where? Where's the elevator? Over here? Where's the elevator? Definition 2 just said ya mum. It's hilarious. That sounds... Oh, back here. Oh, back here. Back here. Oh, books. Didn't realize we could go back here. 3 books are piled on the table: a service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. The envelope reads, Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. I want it. Hell yeah. Secret tourism. That sounds like the best tourism. Come on, Shannon. She's on the 5th floor, right? How do I scans the column? We can go to the 5th floor, the 4th floor, the 3rd floor. Bears! I'm going to the bears floor. I'm going to the bears floor. 3rd floor, bears. 1. There's definitely bears here. There's definitely bears. Bears are watching me. Hey, bears. How's it going? How you doing, bears? How are you, bears? I don't know if I can bear this. This floor is very good. They've definitely got the bare essentials on this floor. Alright, I think I'm done with the bear puns. I mean, I only made 3. Let's go to the 5th floor. Alright. We're here. Look at this nerd! Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Are you Lula Chamberlain? No. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the 1st floor. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... your record player's broken. There, I fixed it, you dork. So now we need to go to the 1st floor. Wait, we can't... oh yeah, we can. 1st floor. I'm not sure if any of our counters are gonna go up. Like, we may have 0 and all everything. Okay, our office is down on the 1st floor. Yeah, it is. This floor has nobody on it. This floor has bears. That's the conference room. Hello, are you lost? We're looking for Lula Chamberlain. Oh, no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first. We just don't waste any of Miss Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a number case assigned. Talk to Clerk Metstein about it. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Yeah, I don't want to do that, but I think this is Bureaucracy Simulator. I think we're now in Bureaucracy Simulator. This is us asking for directions. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. Ingestion card? Oh, no ingestion card? Okay, that's okay. Just go talk to Clerk Bohm first, and he'll get you set up with one. Clerk Bohm is over there in the corner. Happy to help. Clerk Bohm. Yeah, this is Bureaucracy Simulator. Howdy! Here for an ingestion card? No problem. He rummages through some papers on his desk. Happy to help. He opens a few folders and quickly closes them. Look, I'm out, but I know there are some in the back in the archive. You'll have to put on a special request with Clerk Macmillan. He's the document czar. Straight up, the end of the office there, by the file cabinets. Okay, this is just a runaround. Where's Lula Chamberlain? Oh no, that's that's her right there in the cardigan. Alright, but we can't talk to her? Wait, where am I supposed to... Wait, what? What? What am I supposed to do now? Oh, there we go. Is Rick gonna come over and be like, having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you a seat, but my ankles are turning on me. The receptionist said he could point us in the right direction. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on a Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house, basement full of insects, attics full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer, and made sculptures. Good story, but that doesn't help me. But that dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be... What are you doing on the 0? My cousin Weaver sent us that way. A gas station attendant told us we needed to take the 0 to get there. Gas station attendant? I see. Friendly, blind man, about my age, hangs out with an old cat, looks like he likes to pretend he's a poet. His name is Joseph. Do you know him? Joseph and I used to work together, and we lived together. We were friends. But that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he's pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course, and now he's implicated you, quite inconsiderately, and in your condition, it's appalling. So I'm very sorry you're wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. But where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe this is the same one. Get over yourself. Lula pauses, taken aback. Yeah, I think that's the correct thing. Well, I guess that's fair. Alright, maybe I can help you. For Joseph. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before. But now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call it. So my dogwood drive is pale dogwood drive, and another might be large-leafed dogwood drive, or Himalayan flowering dogwood drive, and so on. But one of them is still just dogwood drive. Or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which I have an abundance here. Do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be in the archives and records, 4th floor. You'll find it'll be filed under O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. Oh my god. This is 100% bureaucracy simulator. O, G, or S? Ogs. Eventually, we're just gonna have to talk to the bears, and they're gonna know the answer, right? I mean, that's the eventual destination for this. Eventually, it's the bears that know all the answers. Oh. Alright. We need O, G, or S. Documents. I guess we just click documents. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Inside the front cover, page 1, page 14, inside front cover. Note and logbook, document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the surface unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instructs clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. Well, that's all very subjective. Okay, page 1. Let's look at page 1. Several documents relating to the sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of few days. Baseball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Okay, page 14. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Okay, and then we do the back cover, I guess. Failing antique shops, folder missing. Listed, check on page 63, but not present. Okay, page 63. Check-in, failing antique shops, Monday, 3 p.m. Signee Ed Boehm. Okay, do we need to talk to Boehm again? Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O, G, or S. Maybe the clerk knows somewhere else we can look. Alright. We're on We're at the central bureaucracy. This is the central bureaucracy. We're stuck in bureaucracy hell. Forever. We're stuck in bureaucracy hell for the foreseeable future. Can't talk to you. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This is a cathedral. This was a cathedral not so long ago. Can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect, at the church. Mary Ann at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs. I know he works at night. His home office is a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Okay. East Bowling Green. Alright. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Alright, I guess we have to go somewhere else then. Good for us. Oh, we moved into this building 10 years ago, which wasn't long ago, and our files haven't gotten all here yet. That's not what we said, but you know, that's basically what I heard. They could have moved in here 100 years ago. And it's all the same to me. The files aren't here. Did we leave our truck running? Seems like a bad idea. Get what you need. Lula said you might you have to be straight with me. What is this place? Just another office lady, just another job. But you kicked out a congregation to set up your office. I wasn't here for that, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. Still, I wouldn't judge until you've seen everything. They've got a new church now. The Bureau set it up for them out of some of their old storage space. I'm sure it's very nice. Go see it for yourself. Just get back on the 0 and drive until you hit the crystal. Then turn around. It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. Crystal, then turn around. Then turn around. Okay. Alright, got it. Wait, did she say north? Oh, we'll get the direction. There, we got a notebook with this stuff. Alright, Homer, you ready to go? Come on, Homer. We're apparently going for a drive. Doe! Yeah, doe indeed. Wait, this is the 0?
Why won't anyone give me an award?
Yeah, I don't think we are either. I don't know where we're going. The sandwich? I see this doctor? Alright, I'm looking at this. Find the crystal and then turn around. Okay. I did! I found the crystal and I turned around. Oh, I'm starting to understand the tape thing that we did in the interlude now. I think we were supposed to click on the crystal. I think we were supposed to click on it. And then we were supposed to like turn around. We're gonna get we saw the crystal. We totally saw the crystal. I just didn't realize I was supposed to click on it. Okay, I think I'm lost. I think I'm lost. I'm lost. It's the barn. The brochure describes this place as a gallery of mislaid futures, abandoned on lonely highways as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. It is a large warehouse full of oddly shaped vehicles, blimp-like rusted vessels, mostly painted on a dull green, in a dull green that is now faded toward brown. No path has been carved to navigate between them, and many have been damaged enough to leave menacing bits of metal running jaggedly through their small open spaces. It's all a visitor can do to stand on the edge of the building, neck craned, trying to get a glimpse of something. Okay. What's this button do? Hey, you're looking kind of tired, old man. Want me to take the wheel for a bit? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Hey, now we're somewhere else. Wait, was self-storage? Is that where we want to be? It's not here anymore. Oh no. Oh wait, there it is. Self-storage. Oh. I guess this is where we're supposed to be. Act 2, Scene 2. Okay, I guess when we ask Shannon to take the wheel, we get there. St. Thomas Church. It's in self-storage. Okay. Random access self-storage. This is it? Over there? I don't see any congregation. Maybe it's after hours? Let's see what the janitor knows, I guess. Oh! Here for the night mass? What kind of mass is it? Where's the congregation? I guess this must look pretty strange, a church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. Then the preacher stopped coming too, and then he left his old tapes. Same with the organist, and I found some old acetates in the Bureau archives, photos of people in churches. So I keep it running. You do what you have to do, right? Right now we have come to find some Bureau documents. Oh, you're from the Bureau. I moved all these documents to Unit C315 to make room for the Mass. It's down at the end of the building. Same floor. I need to get the night Mass started, but You can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I better get this running. Brandon presses play on an old tape machine. Conway listens to it. Is your whole family Catholic? Oh, no, we're not religious. I just watched and listened while the congregation did all this stuff, and I probably don't understand as much of it as you might think. Anyway, I know how to run the overhead projector in the tape player. At least I know enough to keep it going, right? How do you like working here? It's okay. I don't really know what else I would do. I used to play a lot of card games, in high school. Some of my friends went to college, but most of them just got jobs. Maybe in a few years, I'll be hanging out in bars, playing darts or something. You're not allowed to play cards in the bar because it looks like gambling. My leg is killing me. I bet everyone's telling you to go see a doctor. Hey, I get it. Too expensive. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up because he didn't have health insurance. But then his hand didn't work very well, and he got pretty depressed, and eventually just sort of... Well, I guess I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So this is like a hobby? If you ask me what my hobbies were, I'd say card games, science fiction, and perspective geometry. But I run the slideshow and I play the tapes, and I don't get paid for it. I take it pretty seriously, but nobody's telling me I should. Is that a hobby? Seems like there ought to be a more serious word for it. Okay, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in. I don't think, and I don't remember them anyway. Hi, got it. Got what? What? I found what we came here to get, the file on street name changes. You don't look good. Let's head back to the bureau and get this straightened out, and then maybe we should go see that doctor the clerk recommended. Alright, that was easy. That was pretty easy. We're just dealing with bureaucracy. Man, that sounded like Law and Order. Jesus! Are you alright? What the heck? I'm okay. I've got you. You're alright. Shit, your leg is pinned. I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. Here, let me get you into the tram. Wait, we're doing this again? There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? What happened? I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute. The old mine where we met. I think I need to see that doctor. Yes, you do. She hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, here and there. The bureau's the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came, find the crystal, and then turn around. I don't know what way did we come? This way? Act 2, Scene 3. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces again. I thought my other leg was gonna go. I thought I was, like, gonna lose my other leg, too. What the heck? Go over here, dude. I know your leg's not doing so well, but go over there. Yeesh. Back so soon? Can we talk to clerk? I'm afraid she left. In a big hurry, actually. Something happened in your meeting? She seemed pretty interested in the gas station attendant. I don't know who that is, but she seemed pretty distressed. Well, headed back to the interstate? I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know. We're ready to be processed. Can you tell us how to get to this address? We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course, this is in the neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. Get on 65, going southwest. Take a right just past the observatory, just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Southwest. Take a right just past the observatory. Okay, just before the river. Okay. Happy to help. Well, how do we get back on? How do we get back? Oh, we're back. Okay. Southwest. Observatory. There's the observatory. Turn what? Get on 65 going south. So take the right just past the observatory. Okay. Alright, got it. And then continue north. There it is. We found it. The neighborhood at the address on Lula's card has been demolished, and this place is a large museum, still partially under construction. Well, I guess we're going into the museum. Act 2, Scene 4. Museum of Dwellings. Does anybody get the impression that this game is weird? Anybody? I heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. Wait, what? What are you doing up that late? Mom lets me stay up late all the time. She said it's okay. I was just looking for frogs. But what were the man and lady talking about? The man said his leg was hurting him. They were looking for Dr. Truman, but he was already gone. But they didn't know, so they kept looking around. Okay. I just assumed they were from the power company. You know how they're always coming by unannounced and messing with this or that. I just shut myself up in my room to wait it out. No sense getting involved. How did they get in? Must have been one of the kids who left the front door unlocked. Something's got to be done. They run around like animals. You know that floor I left a can of soda on top of my shelter door and almost killed myself slipping on that sticky mess the next morning? Something's got to be done. Hey, we can put up our umbrella.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
Thanks for the follow. I think. I thought I turned that off, but apparently I didn't. Who ate my turkey sandwich? You're a new account, so bonus safety didn't like you. You submit an unban request. Just to let you know. I thought I turned that off, but I guess I didn't. I don't know what I'll do when I hit 1,000. It's a good question. I actually don't like followers goals because I don't really have any control of that. You know? And thanks for the 5 bits. Oh yeah, he was talking to his dog. Guy who's a weirdo. What did he say? Just small talk, you know, like you talk to your buddies or something. Like you talk to your dock, like you talk to a dock worker. Like just like, damn, this is a lot of rain. I haven't seen rain like this since the storm a couple years back that took out Lisette's herb garden. I feel bad for that old dog getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Old dog like that should be sleeping on a porch somewhere. How are we still? I don't know. We got a lot of charity backlog stuff we got to do. We got to do Quest for Glory. We got 3 games we got to play as a result of that. I've got to show you my Legos. I have to show you my Legos. We have to do an 8-hour. I have to do an 8-hour short game special. Got to do some Space Quest speed running. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff going on. We got so much. We got so many specials. I mean, I don't have control over my birthday, but it's my birthday. And I know when it is. Don't do that. I want to see the thing that I can say is I got to 1,000 followers organically. So, and that's what I want. They didn't stay long. I also don't think Twitch would like that. You don't want to get yourself banned. Can we go over here? Oh, we can't. We can go over here. There's more stuff. Oh, there's stuff over here. Oh, interesting. Wait, it's raining. It's not raining in here. Why is my umbrella up? It's raining out there. It's raining pretty badly. Look at that rain. That's some rain there. That's some rain. Throw some horseshoes. Throw all the horseshoes. What are we doing in here? What are we doing in here? I don't see anything we can do. Maybe we can go further south. Oh no. What do we do? Can we look at more stuff? Can we talk to Homer? No? Can't talk to Homer. I mean, I guess I'll put my umbrella up. Oh, that's notes. What the hell is this? All river tunnels. Drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction. Drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. Then turn around again, and you're almost it. To return, simply find the feather again, then turn around. Oh, so this shows us a bunch of secret places. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting, isn't it? What are we doing here? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What are we doing? What are we doing in here? Oh my god, I don't know what we're doing in here. I mean, I guess I can turn the thing that... Oh! Oh! I know what we're doing in here now. There's a person. I was playing in that empty cabin and they came by. They asked about Dr. Truman. I know where he went, but I didn't tell them. Where did Dr. Truman go? It's a secret. Ezra told me, and I can't tell anyone else. Who is Ezra? He's my age. He doesn't really live here. He's just passing through with his brother, Julian. First, they're going to help us, but I can't say any more about it. We've got a lot of secrets. The lady asked me about my parents, and I told them they were upstairs in the greenhouse. You want to hear a weird story? Of course I do. The old man asked me about the cabin. He said it looked like another house he knew, and he wanted to know where it came from. I told him nobody lived there. So he went inside. He took a long time exploring, and he came back. He told me all about it. Where was the other house he knew? What did he find in the cabin? He went upstairs, and he also looked around the other rooms. I played with the dog. What did he do upstairs? He just stood there for a while. He just stood still for a while. He said he likes kitchens. He feels safe in kitchens. Now the part that is weird. He said he went into the basement. The cabin doesn't have a basement. He said he found a staircase in a closet. He said he found a staircase in a closet. Then he found a rope leading down a long pit and he climbed down. It was so long his arms got very tired and he fell in the dark. He didn't get hurt though. He crawled through a tunnel where he found a hidden garden. Why does it say surrounded by giant aphids? I don't want to be surrounded by giant aphids. The garden was very beautiful. He felt so calm. He fell asleep. He found a tunnel leading back upstairs. So he climbed back out of the cabin and we said goodbye, and I didn't talk to them anymore. Okay. Alright. That's weird. Wait, there's stuff over here. Maybe we should go over here. This is basically another museum thing, like we were in before. We ought to get some real chickens in that coop, do some homesteading. None of these folks know how to live off the land, you know what I mean? It's just to display another kind of dwelling. Yeah, well, no offense against you guys. I mean, I appreciate all you've done for us. Okay. I mean, I guess it is technically a dwelling. This is a museum of dwellings. That dog is in nearly as bad a shape as the old man, just sort of struggling around. They found some treats in the doghouse exhibit. They seemed to cheer them. That seemed to cheer them up a bit. Retreats? Treats. Treats. Oh wait, here we go. Here's the thing. What's this? Looks kind of like a train station. I think you need to get some real horse. Oh, it's a stable. I think you need to get some real horses in the stable. You like horses? Did strangers go to the stable? No, they just poked around a bit and talked about barns. They were pretty boring. Alright, okay. Where's this doctor? I need something to assist my leg. You know? The moment I now recall most clearly from their short visit was the birdcage exhibit. The old man stopped to rest, or maybe to think. The young woman had been anxious up to that point, but she stopped as well and examined the birdcage more closely. It seemed to elicit a tenderness from her. She ran one fingernail along the bars of the wire cage, marking out a tuneless scale, like a child's xylophone, and then they moved on. We're gonna go over here now, I guess. Nope, over here. No! What are we doing? No! Dang it. What the heck is happening? What's going on? Did we not look? Did we look at everything? Oh, wait, there's something over here. I see something over here. It's over here. Oh! It's more stuff. Hey, there's a person! Sure, I talked to them a bit. Actually, we talked for quite a while. I wasn't busy. I was happy for the company. Can't sleep in a storm like that. I never could. Did you see how they got in? What did you talk about? I told him to put his umbrella away. I get great shelter right here. I had a bottle in my coat, and I could see the old guy looking at it, and his leg was hurt pretty bad, so I offered him some. He got real awkward about it. I bet he's in a program. Anyway, they were asking about Dr. Truman. I remember him. He was here for a bit, and then he left. So that's what I told them. Okay. Okay. Wait, there's a barn. I see a barn over here. We haven't gone over here yet. There's like a barn thing. See this barn thing? I want to go to it, but I don't seem to be able to. So, all right, I guess we're not going to it, but I see it. Like, I totally see it. I see a barn that I can't get to. Where am I going? Am I done here? I feel like I've been everywhere. Maybe there's something on the other side. Maybe we can go to the other side. Oh, there's stuff on the other side. Okay. There's stuff on the other... There's one thing on the other side, specifically. I guess they must have gone through some papers here. It was in some disarray, and a few folders were pulled out and left on this table. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I only noticed because Diane is such a stickler. She's real organized. What folders were they looking at? Yeah, mostly stuff about the building site, I guess. They had a list of all the homes we relocated here, a list of original residences before we leveled this neighborhood. I guess they were looking for one of the old residents. They pulled out a list of the folks who didn't take it or the offer, folks who moved elsewhere, but they filed that back out of order, so I guess they didn't find what they were looking for there. Hey, while I have you here, work's kind of slowed down, and it seems like, I know you folks know what you're doing, but it seems like the residents are just kind of settling in. That's the idea. Yeah, I get it. Just, how about that roof, huh? You must write us a check and we'll finish it right up. I know you've got this museum going on, but you don't want to be slumlords now. Alright. There's a tent. It's a tent. They were hollering at that empty tent you folks have on display, huh? Hey, if you ever need anyone to stay in there, I've been in worse positions. Oh wait, the thing's right there. Hey, there's somebody. Do you know, at first I thought it might be Hudson walking up to visit. I'd heard him working on this boat just a bit earlier before the storm started. But then I saw the stranger's limping gait and the young woman with him, and I knew it couldn't be. I invited them in for a glass of bourbon, which they politely declined. So I just talked to them on the porch for a bit. What did you talk about? Oh, we talked a bit about the neighborhood. I told them about the Hudson and his sailboat and the nice young couple in the greenhouse and the charming Dr. Truman who used to live here. They were very interested in him, but of course, well, I don't know where he went. Do you know? I don't believe either of them had ever set foot on a houseboat before. I don't know that the older man had ever seen an ocean, in fact. It has always been my fondest dream to retire on a houseboat. That's why I accepted your offer and moved in here. It wasn't perfect, but what home ever is? I only wish the house would sway a bit. I find it settles my nerves. Well, if we have another storm like that last one. Alright. Here's a little camper. Just check out. Over there. Let's check that one out. Yeah, they came in and knocked on the window, and we had a bit of a talk through the glass. I would have come out, but, you know, shady characters. They seem suspicious? I already told you, weirdos. Walk around door to door, ask about Dr. Truman this late at night. I told them what I know, but in this weather? What do you know about Dr. Truman? I told them he moved in here with the rest of us when you folks bought up the neighborhood, and then one day his house was gone. That's all I know about it. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Okay. So basically, it's a museum of residences that have residents. Is that what I'm getting at? I heard them banging around out there, and I just stayed quiet. I don't know what they wanted. I just put my headphones on and tried to ignore them, to tell you the truth. Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening? It's going dark. What's going on? Okay. What about this train car? Can we go over there? No. Okay. Where can we go now? Like, we got some info, but we don't have the info we need. Whoa! Dang it. I accidentally, did a thing. Got out of the window. I'm going to disable my ban... my thing. Where is it? Where is it? I don't even see it. Enable, prevent. Oh, I have it unchecked. Oh no, something's not working. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. Where else can I go? Where else can I look? This has been a lot of looking. I can only go this far, so I can't go over there. Okay. There seems to be a building over there, but I can't go to it. Go into this building. It's still under construction. Whoa! Whoa! There's stuff over here! The heck? It's like an elevator or something. Oh, we can go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. This seems like a bad idea. Come on, Homer. This seems like a sufficiently bad idea, does it not? We were working in the greenhouse. I saw them come up in the elevator. They were lost, obviously. It was obvious. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Oh, like a dragon. Oh, of course. I saw them looking at the odd-shaped building. The rounded one? Yeah, that one. The House of the Future sort of thing. I've always thought it looked like a grain bin. Actually, I guess it's sort of romantic. Anyway, they seemed interested in it. Tired, huddled under their umbrellas. They still stopped to examine this strange building. Alright. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! The boat. Difficult to see or even hear a storm like that, but it was awake. But I was awake and alert, studying the week's forecast. It should even eat out shortly, I'd say. Did you talk to them? Yes, we had a short conversation. The young woman heard my radio crackling from the cabin and asked about it. The old man was a bit disoriented. Disoriented how? He asked the most inane questions about my boat, whether I took it out fishing often, nonsense like that. I tried to explain to him that I lived on aboard, and that I lived in a small apartment on this land before, and been kindly offered an opportunity to live here in a sailboat when the neighborhood was raised, and so on. Difficult to communicate in a noisy storm like that. I think he may have been a bit hard of hearing to boot. Well, then they had to leave, looking for a doctor, I think. The old man was having a bad time. It was a short conversation. Alright. Flora was playing down on the lower level. We'd been having a glass of wine in the greenhouse. We ducked out of the way when he came in. After all, they were complete strangers. George! We didn't know that! This is George. Did you overhear them talking? Well, I heard the young woman ask her friend about his job. He's some kind of furniture collector or dealer, I think. It didn't sound like things were going well. Maybe they were just looking for a buyer. Yes, definitely some kind of furniture collector or dealer. I heard them talking about antiques. George! George. Stupid George! This is all your fault, George. You did this. You made it rain. Whoa. Who's this? An actual person I can talk to? I saw you folks drive up. I like your truck. What kind of truck is it? It doesn't belong to me, I just drive it. It doesn't belong to me, I just drive it. Yeah, I knew you were a driver. What's the biggest haul you've ever done? I moved a pool table once in that same truck. Me and Julian move whole houses every night. It's a lot bigger than a pool table. Sounds very impressive. Where do you take the houses? Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night, and then we bring them back at dawn, before the museum opens. Why do you take them to the forest? This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this, or when they do, it gives them nightmares, so we take them out to the forest to sleep, and then bring them back in the morning. And Dr. Truman is in the forest already? Yes, ma'am. He's out in the forest. Neil and Julian took him out there a few nights ago, and you didn't want to come back. He lives there all the time now. Can you tell us how to get there? You have to follow the Green River, way out east, and then hop over Lake Cumberland. The roads don't go there. Me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. I've just got to call him over, yelling, "Hey-ya!" I guess. Was that right? Oh, jeez, it's the bird! Holy snacks! Oh, ooh. Wait, do I need to click stuff? I don't think I do. Do I? Maybe I do. It says, you have to follow the Green River way out east and then hop over Lake Cumberland. Okay, I guess I do have to, like, Alright, we're gonna go east. Let's go this way. Go this way. Green River. This is the Green River, right? We want to go east. Is this the lake? Is the lake? No, this is, wait. What does it say? Over Lake Cumberland. A tiny green figure walks along the side of the road carrying what appears to be a guitar case. He is followed closely by a smaller shape. A dog? He suddenly winks out of view, perhaps into the woods. Did we just see an alien? From above, a huge swaying tipple looks like a small wooden lattice framing the edge of the mine entrance. Okay, we found the mine entrance. We're following this thing east, and we're supposed to come across Lake Cumberland, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, this might be it. A shadowy figure drags itself out of the lake and stuffs its limbs into a small, smart blue suit and trudges slightly out of view. I don't know what lake this is. Tell me what lake this is. This is Green River Lake. So this is not the right lake. So we just need to keep going. Right? Keep going. Damn. This is a long way. We can't go this far. This is too far. That's too far. We went too far. What's this lake? Oh, this is Lake Cumberland. Okay, we found it. It says, and then hop over Lake Cumberland. Okay. Follow the Green River way out east, then hop over Lake Cumberland. Okay. Well, this is where we want to be then. Right? This doesn't look like a lake. This looks like this is a massive freaking lake. Swamp. For a distance from the air, it first looks like a swamp. Vines have grown over the street lamps. Flower bushes obscure the streets. A few of the houses have slipped partially into the ground. Foundations cracked by underground roots. Okay, this is Lake Cumberland. So where do we go? You have to follow the Green River way out east and then hop over Lake Cumberland. Okay. Alright. Need to call your buddy Hugh Jazz. That's funny. Where is it? Where is it? Where is this place that I'm supposed to go? I don't know. I'm having a hard time here. Your directions were shitty. Oh, here we go. We found it. Those are shitty ass directions. I'm gonna say that right now. Those are some shitty ass directions. Act 2, Scene 5. A forest. Dooba-dooba-doo. Hey, who are we? There we are. It's okay. Just take it easy. We've got to get back to the road. We will, but we need to get this leg looked at first. Right now, you're in no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even when we do find Dogwood Drive. Why is this delivery so important to you? It's my last delivery. Oh, you're retiring or something? Or sorry. The set's closing up the shop. I'm just not as tough as I used to be. That's damn. How'd you come to be with these people? I bet you were pretty wild when you were younger. When I'm old like you, I'll still be wild. Well, I like you anyway. Shouldn't be much further now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. There's some fine looking trees. Yeah, really nice. You a tree enthusiast? I like birds. Birds like trees. Okay, I can follow that logic. You're in a lot of pain right now, aren't you? I'm just thinking about getting back to work. We're almost there. We'll get you patched up and back in that truck. We can handle this. Okay, I see how this is going. What the heck is up with that thing? We see it and then we don't see it, and then we see a tent. It disappears. It's like there, and then it's not there. That's a weird ass tent. Do you have any family you're close with? Brothers or sisters, kids? I have a brother, but I wouldn't say we're close. Just Lisette's family, I guess. Oh yeah, husband, bunch of kids. Her husband, Ira, and I were friends. She has a great kid named Charlie, but sorry. I guess I was always close with Weaver. As close as someone can be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up, and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry, and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely when without someone like that around. Sorry, you're a good listener. But look at that car. What's up with that car? Is it jank? Is this jank? Is this the Gaby and Janky? This looks super jank here. Doesn't it? That looks like a glitch. This game is jank. It really does. It looks like a glitch to me. But whatever. He's inside with Dr. Truman. Are you coming in? Sure, I'll come in. Dr. Truman lets me watch TV sometimes. My folks never watch TV, but I like the way it looks. You said you lost track of your family earlier? I like the way it looks too. I fix TVs, you know. Whoa, cool, a TV scientist. I bet you make a lot of money. My folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these houses, but it made them worry all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station, but I couldn't ever get to sleep. So I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far and we never got lost, but then we came back in the morning, they were all gone. I'll help you look for them. Yeah, okay, maybe we can all go look again later tonight. Let's go see what's on TV. Let's go see what's on TV. Dr. Truman. And yeah, I think during that exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me, but how else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something, or some kind of administrative thing. I don't know. Having seen what arthritis did to my grandmother and my best friend in high school, destroy his wrists building synthesizers. I mean, he was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert on the medical uses of neurophenol TM. That's not so bad. So, how about that leg? What happened exactly? It was too dark to tell. It was like something grabbed my leg in the dark. My leg was crushed by falling rocks. Ah, crushing injury. Yeah, those can be pretty bad. Everything gets all compressed, and there's a lot of little pieces, too. You know what? Never mind. Let's take a look. How bad could this be, right? How bad could this be? That's like what you don't want to hear. What are they singing about? They're singing about travel. They're singing about going home. They're singing about hard times. They're singing about hard times. Yeah, everybody has pretty rough right now. Even if you just want to go home, you'll have problems. Like, it'll be too dark and you'll be scared. It's hard sometimes, but things have a way of working out. Dr. Truman's going to help your friend. He'll be okay. I'm not going to lose a leg. Hopefully. Look at Homer. Homer's got a hat on. Look at Homer right there with his hat. But there's nothing we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with the leg or the way you walk. But you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. So the anesthetic we'll use is called Neuropinol TM. It's pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is this. I'll count backwards from 5 to start the process, and then we'll just have a normal conversation as the Neuropinol TM takes effects. Then we'll get started. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about billing for a moment. The pharmaceutical company I'm contracted with was recently acquired by an energy company that has some different standards for billing and revenue, so it's a bit complex now. Oh no, we're drugged up. And then we're drugged up. Drugs. Into Act 2. Stop the timer.